Good morning, guys. Okay, so today's poll was very close between what is he keeping from you and will you marry them? And today it is will you marry them? Sorry that the light is not perfect. I'm still trying to work out how to get the light perfect in here, but if I have my normal light on, it's just too bright. Maybe that's a little better. Hopefully that might be a little better. Right, so again, the camera's squiffy. This is going to annoy me, but there's not a lot I can do. Anyway. um this is the joys of a live recording. So yeah, today is will you marry them? There's a little bit more to it than just will you marry them, because I've picked quite a lot of cards, so there'll be a bit of a story with it, bit of explanation, so it won't be a standard yes no, although I will give you their equivalent of a yes no. I will say what it looks like, but then there'll be more information. If you'd like a private reading with me, please check the description box below. I don't think there's anything to say before we start other than I hope you're having a great day. I won't be doing another live reading until Monday, but I will see you on Monday. I've just realised my camera is about to fall out of the thing. Just bear with me while I try to sort it. I don't know whether I can. Right, we'll just have to hope that it doesn't fall out. Right, here we go. Hi, Group 1. How you doing? Hope you're doing fantastic today. This is going to annoy me so much. I think it's just going to gradually make its way around, but never mind. Right, okay, so we are looking at will you marry them? So I've got some clarifiers here, and I've got, how many? For you guys, 5 Fountain tarot cards. So we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Fountain, we've got the 5 of Wands, the Sun, and the 7 of Wands. Clarifiers are see the light, say thank you, and stop. Right, so let me take this in. Right, this comes with quite a strong story, to be quite honest with you. What the message here is, you've got the Queen of Cups. Now this, I would say, is a yes. It's a potential yes. Yes, this could happen. But what is going on is that there is an impasse, or there could be an impasse, or there could be difficulty because there's some low vibe involved in this group. Okay, there's some issue involved with this group. So this could be you or it could be them. There's some sort of problem. There's some sort of problem, as in this 5 of Wands and this 7 of Wands are telling me that either you or them are wrapped up in low vibe, issues with other people, getting involved in drama, could be exes, could just be friends and family, worrying about what other people think, trying to do what you think other people would want rather than what you want, all that kind of thing. There's a real feeling of this kind of a vibe, right? So this is a factor. So yes, there's the potential. Yes, you've got the Sun here. You've also got the Fountain card here, which is the card that comes after the World in the Fountain Tarot deck. It's peculiar to this deck, and it's a very high energy, like an isness, stillness, beingness, all that kind of thing. And what this has come to represent a couple of different things in my readings. In a one way, it represents an extremely high level of understanding of yourself. It's like a high level awareness. Just excuse me while I turn this so that it counteracts the camera turning around gradually. The only way I can fix this now is to take the camera off the stand and tighten the stand, but I can't do that, obviously. So it's just going to be squiffy the whole time, but never mind. Yeah, so this is the thing with this, that this has these two different meanings. It's this high vibe, isness, beingness, really high energy. In another way, though, because it's stillness, because it's isness, it can mean nothing happening. So on a practical level, it's kind of a nothing happening, but it also represents high vibe. What this is telling me is, in order for you to achieve the Sun, this new beginning, this coming together, this love, light, joy, it requires this low vibe to stop. And that's why we've got stop. The way that this relationship is currently going, it's not going to get there from there. It requires someone to have a spiritual awakening or epiphany, both of you or one of you, see the light. It requires awakening. it also, look, say thank you. This is gratitude. Gratitude is often plugged or placed as a kind of card that generally represents a sort of spiritual attitude, isn't it? Being appreciative, saying thank you. So that's what's required here. What's required is gratitude. What's required is saying thank you. What's required is getting a higher vibe. What's required is moving to this higher level energy. What's required is letting go of the low vibe, not letting the other people's opinions stand in the way of what you know is in your heart. Not getting caught up in one of the problems I see as a barrier to this potential relationship in the long term is that other people have got a lot of opinions, and the way to deal with this is to not get involved. The Five of Wands is a kind of squabbling, quarreling energy. I've just realized this light's flashing. Let me turn it away. A squabbling, quarreling energy, and this is not a good energy to get caught up in. You know, you can't get there from there. It's best just to let them get on with it and move on, move away from that. You know, don't get involved. That's the key. But can this happen? Yes, but it requires both parties to have an awakening and to not be in this low vibe, to not be caught up in what everybody else thinks. So hopefully this makes sense to you. Loads of love, group one. I will see you on the next reading, which will be on Monday, or on a private reading in the meantime. Have a really, really good day. Loads of love, guys. I'm going to try and sort this. Anyone who's still here, I'm going to try and sort this camera because it's driving me mad. But I don't know whether I can. That might be it. I'll be so happy if it is. I think that's it. Right, okay. Oh, the joys of being live. Right, okay, so hi group two. Right, here we go with your reading. We've got 3 clarifiers from Sonia Choquette. The answer was simple. So, will you marry them? We've got the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Coins, the 9 of Coins, the Magician, the Knight of Wands, the 3 of Wands. Clarifiers. No, it's still doing it, isn't it? It's still moving the camera. Oh, well, never mind. Take no offense, just laugh, start anew. Yeah, there's a potential here. I'm just taking in the energies. There's a potential here. There's not a warning, that sounds really negative, but there's a bit of a thing here I want to mention though. Yes, there is potential. Yes, there is potential. You've got the Manifest card, we've got the Start Anew, we've got the 3 of Wands, which is an opportunity coming. 10 of Coins, this can often be seen as kind of like a happy, kind of a everything sorted, abundance kind of an energy. So definitely there's this potential. What I would say though here is, I'm gonna have to turn this again because it's going crazy again. What I would say here is that what slightly concerns me here is that the person, one or both of you, may not be in it for the right reasons. So I do think it's potential. You see, we've got the 7 of Swords, which can be a sneaky energy. There's nothing wrong with the Magician. It's not a negative energy. But in this configuration, it's next to the Knight of Wands, which can be someone who is kind of a little immature, can be a little bit of a love 'em and leave 'em type, can be a bit, you know, not quite mature yet, not fully grounded, not fully matured, and therefore can be a little shallow. And I've got this 7 of Swords as the first card, which often feels like to me the main card. And this is an energy of kind of sneaking around. It can be a card of sneakiness in general, sometimes lying, you know, sometimes just things being a little bit underhand. So this does slightly concern me, because I think that there is the potential for this. You see, the Take No Offense card really means it's not about you. And what concerns me is that a few of you watching, this person is not really thinking about you. Just laugh. It's more like superficial for them, and that maybe this person is not fully in it for the right reasons. It feels like a potential yes, but that it should be a no, if that makes sense. The advice would be to make sure that this kind of shallow, superficial thing with the other person, most likely, rather than you, isn't going on. It's not saying that it is. And for some of you, this is going to be massively like, it's not right for you. It's a general reading, and that happens sometimes, particularly when it's a very strong no. Of course, very few people say, oh, that doesn't sound like me, when it's a very strong yes, but that's another point. But the thing is, when it's quite a sort of strong no, it may not feel like it's you, and then that's fine. And it's not so much that I don't think you'll marry them. I think there is the potential for it. I really do, because the Magician card here is a manifestation card. The Three of Wands is an opportunity coming in the future. It's not likely to be coming right now. It could be in the future, hence the start anew. But what I'm saying is, if this is the case, double check that this person is in it for the right reasons. The Nine of Coins and the Ten of Coins together, these are both currency, finances. It can just be a placeholder for abundance as well. But because of it being placed between the Magician and the Seven of Swords, I'm just saying, just be conscious. Is it actually that this person is interested in the status or the abundance or the money or do you see what I mean? There just feels like there is something like that. Now, it could be if you're in some sort of secret affair or some sort of secret situation at the minute, that could be what this is about. In which case, the issues about money and sorting finances out and needing to be comfortable could be, excuse me while I move this camera again. Oh dear. That could be related to that, so it could be about that. So yeah, just bear that in mind. There's some issue, and I feel like for a few of you, you need to be really careful. And I'm trying to press that. I hope you understand, those of you who are watching, who it is that you are, are in an affair or something. And I do think there's potential. I think they're saying there's some potential coming here. This isn't a no, it's a potential yes. In fact, I think it's a reasonably strong yes. But for a few of you, they're focusing on the few that need the warning. And I think those of you who are not the one that needs a warning know that, this, don't mind, because for those few people who are in a situation with someone who's basically, taking this person for granted and is maybe in it for the wrong reasons, I'm sure all of us would be quite happy to forego a short reading to help one person who needs to hear this message. And it could be one or two people, that's all. But yeah, just be careful of this person's motives. The majority of you, like I say, this probably isn't going to ring true, but I feel like one or two people that this message is really going to speak to. So just be careful, that's all I'm saying. Don't need to start searching around in someone's dealings, and you don't need to start overly worrying. You already know it. This is the thing with tarot readings as well. They're not telling you anything you don't already know. If it doesn't resonate with you, if you don't feel like, oh, that was like, I've been thinking this for ages, but I didn't want to face it, or I've been thinking this for ages, but I didn't believe I could be that lucky. They're the kind of energies that are resonance. If it's like, whoa, where did that come from? I don't get that at all. That would say it doesn't resonate with you. But if it confirms something that you've already been feeling, even if you've not wanted to face it, then that's kind of the energy you would expect to be getting here. So sorry to go on about that, but I just really want to be clear with this reading. Like I say, for those of you who this is more about, that you this person has got good motives, what I would say is that there needs to be some light-hearted energy brought into the situation. This person may still go back and forward from your life for a while, but the general energy is a potential for a manifestation. 9 of Coins, 10 of Coins manifest with the Magician, but the opportunities coming in the future. For now, if they're dealing with other situations, which is what it looks like with this Knight of Wands and Seven of Swords, they've got something going on. So they're kind of backwards and forwards in. For now, you need to kind of have a light-hearted approach and take no offense about this, because if you fall into this category, you know already this isn't about you. So don't let it worry you. I do think there is a potential in the future. Yeah. Loads of love, guys. I will see you on the next reading or a private reading. In the meantime, please subscribe, by the way. Oh, this, honestly, this camera is driving me absolutely loopy. I'm just worried I'm going to turn it off by trying to move it. Right, here we go, guys. So, will you marry them? Group 3. These are the clarifiers, these Sonia Choquette. So we've got 6 of Cups, the Emperor, Page of Coins, Queen of Coins, Lovers. This is quite clear. Give yourself the best, thank God, and speak with love. It's extremely likely. If you picked Group 3, will you marry them? There is a very good chance. Remember, this is a general reading. It's also intuitive. So, with it being a general reading, this is by no means a guarantee, but there is a strong energy around Group 3 of a yes. I feel like this person is probably, with the 6 of Cups, you fall into one or two categories, I feel. You've either maybe been childhood sweethearts or this person is not currently fully in your life. So they could be living away. You could be in a period of separation. I don't know. But this is the returning lover. It's also a card of nostalgia, childhood. So you could be childhood sweethearts. You could be, or this person could have a connection with your past, or this person is not around you at the minute. The majority of you are females inquiring about a masculine energy, and this is the Emperor, which is the divine masculine. This is also action, movement. It's a strong, powerful movement forwards. It's a yes energy. So again, I would say yes with this. The Page of Coins is good news. In general, this card is good news. It's a messenger of good news. It's the potential for something to be done that can, or something to happen that can bring you what you want in your future, bring you the manifestation of the goal. So again, this is a strong yes. Also, I like the fact that there's a lot of coin energy in the middle, because this is a physical, tangible realization. We've got the Queen of Coins. This again, for me, in my readings, it's more my readings rather than the meaning of the card. The Queen of Coins for me is a wife energy. So this is a kind of stable, settled family energy. So again, this would be you most likely. So here we've got very strong, like, husband and wife card. If you are not in a heterosexual relationship, that's fine as well. I just talk to that. I speak often in that way because it is the majority. But you know, it doesn't matter. You know, it's male, female. It doesn't matter. It's just the way the cards are. So yeah, I do feel like this is a pairing of you and them. You've got the good news in the middle, you've got the return, and you've got the lovers at the end, and a double 6 here as well. It's a very balanced. I mean, the 6 is a balanced energy, and you've got a 6 at each end. This is really strong. The lovers, the divine love, you know, this can mean other things as well, but I really do feel like this is just a confirmation of a yes energy. Okay, this is really strong. So in general, I think that, you know, as far as I can be in terms of accuracy for a big group and in terms of the situation, I would say this is a yes. I think that you're probably waiting for the other person to take action, or if you are the masculine, it's the masculine needs to act. But I feel like this masculine will take action. There's a new start going on soon, I feel, because it's right in the middle. This Page of Coins, these are new energies, new discoveries, new action. So I think that this is going to happen. If it hasn't started happening already, it will start happening soon. And I do see this wife and divine love at the end here. The clarifiers are really strong. Give yourself the best. This is a good situation for you and them. Thank God. This is appreciation. This is feeling appreciation. This is feeling excitement. This is feeling all of this energy. Look, speak with love. This means a yes. This is love. This is right. You know, this is opportunity. So all of this together is a strong yes for group 3. I do feel like this. It is a situation where both of you, if not now, eventually will feel a very strong sense of this being right, a very strong sense of appreciation, and a real desire to communicate with love. I do feel like quite a few of you are still waiting to move into that new beginning, or you are at the early stages, but this is the situation that I do think has the potential to manifest the real deal, the real thing. So guys, and therefore the marriage. So this is a strong yes group. So loads of love, guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. It's really great to speak to you. Yeah, and I will see you on Monday's reading or a private reading. In the meantime, have a beautiful weekend and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.